Baka magduda ka na naman kung Hinebra ako dito. Hinebra fan ba talaga si Pau Salud? Hinebra versus TNT Finals game. Pag-usapan natin yung keys to win and prediction dito sa laban na ito. At nung panahon ng Rain or Shine at saka Hinebra sa semifinals, maraming nagtaka. Sir, kala ko ba suporta ka sa Hinebra? Bakit sa tingin mo may pag-asa manalo ng Rain or Shine? Nako, doon kasi, may gut feel ako eh. Iba yung nakita ko sa Rain or Shine. Kita naman natin, no? Nahirapan din. Lumaban din, pero Hinebra talaga malakas. Dito, hindi gut feel. Talagang may data akong ipapakita sa inyo na alam ko yung odds lamang ang Hinebra pero lamang talaga ang token text. At sa tingin ko ang mananalo sa PBA 50th season, ang ganda pa naman ito, Finals Championship. Ito sabihin ko sa inyo
Podcast Sports, the number one independent sports voice of the Philippines.
Okay, medyo mahirap ang trabaho ng isang sports analyst, commentator, blogger. That's how I consider myself. No? Whether you talk to me, you tell me I'm just a fan, na dapat solid ako, hindi po kasi. Meaning ko na. No, so anyway, Hinebra versus TNT na ang pag-usapan na natin. Tapos na yung Rain or Shine. And I'm happy na nanalo ang Hinebra. Alright? And sasabihin ko na kagad, ang prediction ko, Hinebra. Wala na, hindi na wala nang duda dito, Hinebra. Okay? Sinabi ko na kagad sa simula at kung sa tingin mo balingbing ako, it's fine. Hinebra talaga ako. I just believe in Rain or Shine na may pag-asa sila. Okay? Pero dito sa token text, sinuna ko na yung Hinebra ko. Pero I think pwede itong umabot ng Game 7. And let me tell you first. Okay? Let me tell you first. Sa tingin ko, ang tunay na lamado dito, token text. Okay? I-explain ko na mabuti. Pero sa odds po, lamang ang Hinebra. 1.7, 2.03. Hindi nagkakalayo. Okay? Hindi nagkakalayo. Pero pag nakita itong stats na ipapakita ko, mamaya-maya, sabi nyo, ay parang talaga, parang delikado pala. Alright, explain ko muna sa inyo. So, both teams are great. The reason kung bakit Hinebra ang pinili ko, system, sustainability, at saka yung parang consistency. Alright? Consistency Justin Brownlee. Hindi ko na kailangan sabihin. Siguro, lagi nyo na sasabihin. Nandiyan naman lagi si Justin Brownlee. Si Justin Brownlee is better than McCullough. He might be taller, but Justin Brownlee, ito na agad una explanation ko. Justin Brownlee is better. Mas ano siya sa sistema, mas matagal niyang kasama yung buong Hinebra. Whether system, whether emotional connection or players connection, Justin Brownlee is better. So 1-0 na agad. Okay? Wait, yung sa kung bakit sa tingin ko TNT ang lamang, there's data and history and stats behind it, okay? Pero Justin Brownlee lamang Hinebra. Teka, sir, naman pala Hinebra, bakit ganun? Isa pa. RJ Abarrientos, the best player of the conference. Para sa akin, I don't know if he's gonna win, but I think he's gonna win. Undoubtedly, the smallest guy with the biggest heart, the biggest balls, he is going to be aggressive. He will be assertive. Again, as long as the coach Tim Cone able to use itong si Abarrientos the way he used this all throughout the conference, even the semifinals, walang mahihirapan, walang makakastop sa Barangay Hinebra. Iba talaga yung ano. So, ito nga, naisip ko, no, kung yung RJ Abarrientos di ma-stop ng Rain or Shine, sino makakastop dito sa token text? Yeah? Pero, ang goal dito, sabihin ko na kagad, if offensive guy si RJ, the same thing. You need to pressure itong si RJ Abarrientos sa depensa. You have Pogoy, di ba? Pogoy. Papaano kayo kay Pogoy yan? Papabantay ko. Again, there's a constant kasi na tatlong gumagawa lagi sa Hinebra. Merong mga nagbabaka pero sa Hinebra parang, sa token text, parang may inconsistency, di ba? Last game si Jordan Heading. Ngayon, baka pwedeng si Nambatak, pwedeng si Pogoy. Chris Macolo, up and down din yung laro. And I don't think inconsistency is kumbaga hindi maganda yan para sa finals game. That's the real problem that I have. Now, if I'm gonna think of this, alright, sasabihin ko sa inyo ha, and my opinion, let me know kung agree ka. Mananalo ang Hinebra basta si Justin Brownlee, tama ang pahinga, tama ang relievo, at fresh siya. Because he needs to not get tired. I know he's tired, he's matanda na, no? May edad na, pero he still managed to keep himself fresh. So as long as yung maganda yung rotation kay Justin Brownlee and nakakapag todo siya on the most important time, good. So magandang tingnan kung paano siya gagamitin. Kung natambakan ba ng Hinebra sandali, papaupuin ba siya? Kasi he is needed. Number 2, Barrientos, ulitin ko, just need to be assertive. No? He needs to dictate the game. Okay? And sa tingin ko lang, dito hindi na uubra yung walang production yung bench. So Hinebra needs to look as well as sa production sa bench. Yun ang sa akin. No? And they need to control the tempo the way they did rain or shine. Kasi I think, di ba, Token Text, takbuhan din to. So speaking of takbuhan, very important talaga yung mga guards din ng Token Text. Token Text, sobrang lalim din ng Batak, nandiyan dyan, si Pogoy, nandiyan dyan, si Oftana and Pogoy, I'm gonna tell you right now, they need to at least score 15 points. Both of them. They need to contribute. Kailangan consistent basis. Hindi pwedeng mo nawawala yung isa, dadagdag yung isa. And itong si Heading, maganda kung magamit nila yung at least pick and roll kay Heading, jump shot kay Heading, outside shooting kay Heading. That's the important thing para dito sa Token Text. Yung Chris Macolo kasi same thing, no? You just need to be a little bit more consistent. His defense is going to be the key here. Kung mabantayan niya na maayos si Justin Brownlee, that will be the key. Yun ang sa nakikita ko na pwedeng makatalo. If Chris McCullough can defend Brownlee, dapat siya talaga yung pabantayan niya sa tingin ko Para mahirap-hirapan naman ng konti. For the X factor of the game, it's either basta makascore lang pag pumapasok Rafko tsaka si Isaac Go. I think they're gonna be an X factor in the game for Hinebra. Para naman sa Token Text, I'm thinking outside shooting. No specific players outside shooting. Basta nag-click yung outside shooting nila, I think they're gonna win. Okay? And I think aabot ng Game 7. No, posibleng manalo din ng Token Text. The reason, and I think malaking bagay si Jordan Heading dito sa serye na ito. Okay? Malaking bagay si Jordan Heading. Now, I'm gonna show you a stat, yung kaninang pinangako sa inyo. Ito yung stat na pinapakita ko, na gusto kong malaman nyo. So, sa finals matchup, no, sa matchup nila, from 2004 to 2026, and this is why sinasabi ko na parang diyado yata ang Hinebra. Tuwing nagkikita sila, tatlong sunod-sunod na tinalo nila. 2024 Commissioner's Cup, 2024 Governor's Cup, Governor's Cup, 2023. So every time they meet, Hinebra and TNT, majority of the time, TNT wins. So nasa isip to. Nasa isip to ng TNT. So this could get them confidence. But at the end of the day, gaya ng sinabi ko, although may statistics, may history, parang sa NBA, hindi ko alam kung nasabi ko sa inyo, o narinig nyo o nakita nyo na sinabi ko, hindi pa ever nakakabalik yung last year's champion sa final stage. And that's what happened. OKC hindi nakapasok sa finals. San Antonio Spurs. So dito, no, history is very important. That's where we learn. But I feel it's different because, again, Token Text did not start with Macolo. Bol-bol yan. No? And they're more inconsistent. But at least they know how. They have history behind them. But sa tingin ko, di na ako magdadalawang isip dito. Hinebra sa tingin ko mananalo. I think they have been waiting for a championship for a long time. This could be it. And they have the perfect opportunity against Talk and Text, who basically has a new import. Right? Make sense? Let me know sa comment section guys kung agree kayo sa akin.